Force Cancer charity, originally Friends of the Oncology and Radiotherapy Centre Exeter, was first registered in 1987. Since then, the charity has raised over £10 million to help fund local cancer services. And in 2004, we opened this remarkable support centre.
The work we do here at the centre aims to provide psychological, emotional, practical and spiritual support to anybody affected by cancer, whether they be patients, carers, relatives or friends. The work we do finances improvements in patient care through research, the purchase of advanced equipment and the Cancer Support and Information Centre, here in the grounds of the Royal Devon and Exeter Hospital. The centre is open every weekday and we offer both formal and informal support. Some people just want to drop in and have a cup of tea or coffee, others may want to discuss information and advice and their individual needs or concerns. The setting is relaxed and informal, non-clinical, and you don't need a referral to use the services, and all our services are free.
I was diagnosed with tongue cancer in 2009. That was a bit of a blow. I'm a lead singer in a 15-piece soul band, so it's quite a detrimental thing to have to deal with. When I came to the Force Centre, the atmosphere was fantastic. People here are really friendly and helpful. The services that are provided here to help you relax are second to none. It can almost give you a redirection in life, which is what I needed, to realise that this was not the end and that a heck of a lot of other people had been through this process of being diagnosed with cancer and then coming out the other side and not knowing what to do next. The Force Centre provides you with a place of tranquility and hope and optimism for the future.
Cancer brings about change in people's lives. Hearing that you or someone close to you has cancer can be a distressing experience, and it can be tough to face that alone. The Force Cancer Support Centre is here to help. Our experienced staff can guide you through this difficult time in so many different ways. We have support groups that can help reduce any sense of isolation and strengthen your abilities to cope. Support and counselling is available to individuals, carers, couples, families, relatives or friends at any stage of a cancer diagnosis. Complementary therapies can be a valuable aid to relaxation and help promote physical and emotional well-being. The centre has 2 therapy rooms where patients and carers are offered 6 free sessions. We also offer special relaxation classes.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2005. On the day of diagnosis, my breast care nurse suggested my husband and I came over to the Force Cancer Support Centre. We both said, no, we will do this another day, we've got enough to cope with at the moment. But the breast care nurse was very good and was quite insistent really, looking back and saying, no, you really must go there today. It's a wonderful place, get some information, get some support. We did walk over to the Force Centre and found the support and the lovely volunteers and everyone we've met here to be absolutely fantastic, and so glad that we did do as advised really.
Hair loss is one of the most well-known side effects of some cancer treatments, and it can have a profound effect on self-confidence. But we are here to help you cope. Force provides a wig fitting service, and we have a variety of scarves available and can guide with tying.
My name's Heather and I became a volunteer at Force in 2006. The main reason I wanted to volunteer for Force was because I've lost members of my family to cancer. The people here, whether they're staff or the people that come into the centre, are all very, very friendly, and I really enjoy coming here every Friday morning. For me, I've heard many people say that they think the work that volunteers do is wonderful, but the thing I take away every Friday is the inspiration from the people that walk through the door here, because they're the ones that are going through the difficult time, whether they're a patient or a carer. And I just feel very privileged that in some small way, with a cup of tea and a smile, I can make their experience a little bit better.
A diagnosis of cancer may mean having to deal with a lot of questions, issues and concerns that can sometimes be bewildering and frightening. Getting the right information can reduce anxiety and uncertainty and help adjust to coping with treatments and living with cancer. Our centre has a well-stocked library where patients, carers and relatives can browse the many leaflets, helpful articles, books, CDs and DVDs. We also fund a specialist advisor who provides welfare benefits advice 4 days a week.
2 years ago, my husband Matt was diagnosed with cancer of the tongue, and it was suggested to us at that time that we come in here to the Force Centre for a bit of calm, to get away from what was going on. And it was just so relaxing coming in here, meeting all the friendly staff. And it was really a lifeline at a very crazy time in our lives. It was really important to feel that the way I was feeling and my family were feeling as a unit, it wasn't just about Matt, it was about all of us as a group. And the Force Centre really looked after us all.
Here at the centre, we work closely with hospital staff involved in the treatment of cancer patients.
We're particularly fortunate in the team we have here. We have many, many volunteers who've given freely of their time, who are very well trained, and when it's really needed, they can offer a listening ear, an understanding mind, a compassionate heart and a hand to hold. And when words are very difficult, just that understanding so that patients can, in their own time, in their own way, come to terms and then obtain the help that they require.
Because a number of members of my family and friends over the years have unfortunately suffered from cancer, and I felt that by offering to my services to be a volunteer, I would be able to help in some way and say thank you for the help that they received in their time. I particularly like working here, and I've enjoyed working here, especially so when you see some people come into the centre at times and they wonder what they can achieve from coming into this building. But when they leave with a different frame of mind altogether, I find, because they've been given advice, information, therapies, counselling by excellent trained staff that we have here, professionals, and they leave with a different feeling altogether, and it's the most noticeable to see how flamboyant they walk out of the building. And it's very enjoyable to see that.
Since Force Cancer Support Centre opened, we have received around 78,000 visits. We are very proud to have helped so many cancer patients and their families and friends. And it's all thanks to the generosity of the public and the dedication of our volunteers, friends and fundraisers. We receive no government funding towards the £750,000 it costs each year to fund our research, to purchase equipment to improve cancer treatment and to run our Cancer Support Centre. Force is a local charity for local people, and your continued support is vital to us.